Another thing that we might want to do is what's called reset level. So it can be tricky to program a reset if they fall off the map. A lot easier if it's something like when their health, where's health? When their health is, let's say 0, then you would go to game and reset, and that would reset the level. Falling off the ground can be kind of tricky, because if you just say when they're not on the ground, I believe that's on land, and if you said not, when they're not on the land, reset, anytime they jump, that would technically be not on the land. You need to make sure it says reset world. Then what we'll see as I play is whenever I hop, even just a little jump, it automatically resets the world, and that's not going to work very well. So instead of that, what we need to do is start a timer. So if he's not on the land, we're going to switch over to a new page. So I'll make that page 2. And on page 2, you see I've got a timer. It says it's going to wait 2 seconds. Then instead of just having it do one thing, I wanted to actually check 2 things. So you can take these and actually drag them underneath, and then they'll do both of these things. So after 2 seconds, it's going to check. And if he's still not on the land, then it's going to reset the world. So that's as if he actually fell off the map. He'd be falling for about 2 seconds, so then it resets the world. But if he's back on the ground after 2 seconds, then it switches back to page 1, and he can continue playing. Now what I noticed, let me take these off real quick. If you just stop here, what happens then is every time you jump, you actually lose control of your character for a second, and you can't steer or drive him. So if I play it like this, when I jump, he's frozen for a second before I can drive more. And that can make it kind of tricky to actually steer or do anything until it jumps back and you're back in control. So what I did is on this page where it's waiting 2 seconds, I also put in the controls for the keyboard so that you can continue to steer him. So do move. And then I also added the camera. I said just do and follow the character. So the camera is going to continue to follow the character. I can continue to steer him, but it's waiting 2 seconds to check again to see if he's on the land or off the land. So now if we try this, I can jump and I can keep steering as I jump, and it doesn't reset, but if I fall off, it resets the level, which can be really nice. So if the judges are playing and they are having a hard time, maybe there's a place where they can't jump it, instead of resetting your whole world, it just automatically restarts and they get another chance. So there were some times I found it kind of glitch and it didn't reset, but it looks like this one's working a little bit better now. For some reason it seemed like way out here it sometimes wouldn't reset the level, but it looks like it's working. So reset the level can be a real nice thing, so the judges get a little bit less frustrated hopefully, and it lets them play it a little bit easier. And it's just kind of an important part of a game.